Hello guys, I am back with after a long time, so sorry guys, me and my whole family got viral. So that's why I couldn't able to make a video. Now I am feeling better, so here is a new video. And recently Light on Me just ended, so I am reviewing Light on Me today, so let's begin. Okay, I didn't have much of expectation from it because I thought Korean BL always lacks in time management. They don't have much time, that's why they are called web drama, so I never thought they will be better than Thai BL, but this one got me hooked when I found out that this will have 16 episodes, and I thought the runtime will be 15 minutes per episodes, but I got shocked this show have more on time than Beloved in House I Do. Story. So let's talk about the story. I hate love triangles because in every K-drama I had seen that a lot, but never in Korean BL. So I was excited, and the show starts with a confusing term whose Taekyung first love is, but I figure it out on the first episode. But people were confused till the last episode whom Taekyung will choose in the end, so the fan war begins of Team Shinwoo and Team Daron, but slowly the amount of Team Shinwoo became. In the end, people were ready to fight if Shin and Tai didn't end up together. But Team Shinwoo won. In the end, the story follows Taekyung, a silent guy who never has friends, now wanted to have some friends, so his teacher helps him and advised him to join student council to mix up with the good kids, and Tai meets his love interest Daron and Shinwoo. At first, both Shinwoo and Taekyung hate each other a lot, and on the other hand, Daron and Taekyung seems to be on the same track and starts to become close. Then we got our rivals to lover trope began. I didn't have much of expectation that this show will showcase any LGBT message, but man, I was wrong. Even though it didn't use the word gay or I like men, but it did convey the LGBT message. Like, we get one character like Da on who's still figuring out who is. We get Shinwoo, who had been bullied in the past just because he liked a boy, and Taekyung, whose fun was being made in the school just because he liked a guy. Even though in the show none of the characters said I am gay, but they showed a reality that exists and that lots of BL try to avoid it, and still in Thai BL it tries to avoid that reality, but Light on Me, a Korean BL, showed that reality. And yeah, the fact it's a slow-paced drama that usually I hate, Light on Me didn't make me bored like Beloved in House did, because the story is amazing and each character got their character development. Acting, Taekyung, his actor Lee Se-yeon is an idol, so I didn't have much expectation from him, but he did a pretty good job to portray a complex character like Taekyung, even though sometimes the way he talks makes me kinda bored. But that crying scene was really good, and he is a good actor, he just needs a little bit of polishing, but he did a good job. Shinwoo, his actor Kang Yoo-seok, I didn't much about him, so I didn't have any hopes. In the beginning, it kinda reminded me of Fu from Oxygen the series, but his character, in the beginning, you will hate, but you will fall harder for his innocence. In the end, everyone wants a Shinwoo in their life who will love you and will try to make you happy even though it hurts himself. Kang Yoo-seok did an incredible job to portray Shinwoo and the character development he got, that he has to come out of his shelter to help Taekyung, and he liked Taekyung from a long time. Daron, his actor Cho Chan-yi, he is also an idol and former member of BLK, so the character whom everyone has love-to-hate relationship. In the beginning, everyone loved Daron for his innocence and thought he is the best man, but when he rejected Taekyung due to pressure of society and even hides his feelings for Taekyung himself, but then he finally realizes that why he cared about others' opinions if they are hurting his own feelings, and most importantly, hurting his loved one. But till he realized it was already late, Taekyung already started to develop his feelings for Shinwoo. In the end, he might have lost Taekyung, but he found himself. I kinda see myself in Daron, who can't say no to others easily due to fears of what will other will think of me, but in the end, he accepted himself and learned to say that saying no is sometimes a good thing, so has the best character development in the show. So Chan-yi did an awesome job to portray his character. And I had seen lots of people hate Daron just because he rejected Taekyung and was confused most of the time who really likes, but it was clear Daron liked Woo Taekyung, and on the rooftop he was about to confess his feelings, but he got interrupted by that guy. Then those two guys told him how Weird for guy to give another guy a present then, so he uploaded those pictures and the whole school started to talk about them, which just made Daron fear to took over him, and he even hide his feelings from Taekyung. And in episode 15 we got a scene when Daron kissed on Taekyung forehead, which showed he felt the same for Taekyung since the school trip. So it wasn't on their fate to be together. Namgoong, his actor Kim Woo Jim, he is also an idol and former member of BLK, the best character in the show. He is funny and know how to stand for his friends, and I want a friend like him, and the character who seems like a clown, but he is the most mature Charcater, don't take decision quickly. Kim Woo Jin is a great actor. I think comedy is the hardest in acting genre because it should be realistic, then only the audience will laugh. So my favorite character, her actress Yang Seo Hyun. At first I thought she is going to act like the Cupid of Shin and Tai, but ended turned like every other Thai BL girl who is jealous girl and will do anything to get what she wants, but she kinda got a slow but good story arc and a good character development. I am just glad she didn't end up with Daron because she seems creepy, but I am glad she started to accept that where she belongs. And her music, I love both of the Oste sang an amazing, and both Spark and Fever are in my playlist, and production value OMG amazing, and cinematography chef kiss. Like, I loved everything about the show in terms of that. Overall, one of my all-time favorite BL dramas. Must watch. I need season 2 please. I need more Shin and Tai moments, and Daron needs to get a guy for himself and Namgoong, and so he needs to be a couple, and seems like EP 16 ending giving us a hint for season 2. Manifesting it, because Mr. Seo saying a mysterious namely Taesung, and behind the desk webtoon on which the show is adapted from have a part 2 which focuses on the story of Mr. Seo and Mr. Lee, and whole student council is there too in the game. So my overall rating is 9 out of 10. For Light on Me. That's my review for Light on Me. See you soon on my next video.